Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rangers Respite. I'm Philip, and today is Wednesday, and that means it is time for a Whiskey Library review. Now, when I completely redid the list, because I goofed some things up, I deselected the wrong benchmark, because I was doing it in the middle of the night, not really paying attention. So I think I reviewed the foolproof, so I'll untick that box. What I had reviewed was a single barrel. Because I spun up single barrel again, I just swapped it out for foolproof. So we're talking about benchmark foolproof, which is one of the sort of step up from the standard benchmark old number 8, or is it just number 8? It is bottled at 125 proof, which is the proof that they put it into barrels. Now, before I get started, if you like these videos, you want to support them, maybe see more, I'm selling these on Etsy. They are ballpoint twist pens turned from a piece of French oak barrel stave. That French oak barrel held cognac for 45 long years before being used to finish a peated American single malt whiskey in the Pacific Northwest. In the meantime, it's been a long morning of shoveling snow. Now, let's get into this before I fall asleep on camera, which would be embarrassing, I'll tell you that. Now, first thing to note about this is that it is about a $30 bottle of bourbon. A little bit less, I think it's like $26, $27. And it is part of a suite of bottles put out by Buffalo Trace Sazerac. The foolproof single barrel. You know what? Give me just a second. It is the foolproof, the single barrel, the bonded, the small batch, and a top floor. The top floor of the rickhouse release. I forget exactly what it's called. I only have the bonded, the single barrel, and the foolproof. I've been meaning to pick up a bottle of the regular number 8 and whichever others from the step up collection as I can, but haven't gotten around to it. I'll tell you right now, I'm not a huge Buffalo Trace guy. I don't particularly care for the brand, but they make decent whiskey. And this I would take over Eagle Rare 10. I would take over the regular Buffalo Trace for a similar price. And I think I would even take it over the Van Winkle 10-year, which I've only had a sample of. I certainly would take it over the Weller 12-year. So on the nose, this is sort of your standard Buffalo Trace affair. It is relatively soft, gentle, corn dust, Karo corn syrup on the nose. I think it's pronounced Karo, Karo. Less tannic spice than you'd expect. A little bit of nutmeg, just a hint of peanut brittle, butterscotch, and some. I mean, honestly, the dominant notes are that like corn dust and Karo, and like pecan praline. It's been a long day already. I was gonna say it's not even that late, but it's 4:30. And honestly, frequently these foolproof or barrel entry proof bourbons tend to be particularly prickly on the nose and on the palate. And this one just isn't. I think this is an excellent execution of a relatively high proof bourbon. Very good stuff. On the palate, corn dust, K rub really comes out. It's There's a little bit of that pecan praline, and there's a dry woody note that sits underneath it all, but it's not overpowering. It's not overly tannic, and the alcohol doesn't, pull the moisture out of your mouth and dry it out. The finish is short. I mean, it's basically non-existent. It goes down, and you get just a little hint of like caramel and corn dust, and then nothing, which is a little bit of a shame because some some complexity on the finish would be nice. Something hanging around a little bit would be nice. There's maybe a little bit of like a bright raspberry note, sort of sings through, but it's not real prominent. It is a very nice note though. I kind of like it. Like one of the cold medicines that I used to take as a kid had a raspberry note, like a just it was a raspberry flavored. Preferred it over the cherry stuff. Um. Anyway, pretty good, pretty solid. Um. It is interesting to me how how much I genuinely enjoy this compared to the regular Buffalo Trace. And I'm not saying that the regular Buffalo Trace is bad. And I'm not saying that the Weller 12 year is bad. I'm just saying that I think that I'd take this any day over those two, which is interesting because I haven't poured a whole lot from this. I think this is my second glass of this. Period. Full stop. I haven't even opened my bonded yet. I should pour myself some. Definitely should. Because chances are I will like that even more than I like this. Now, before I get distracted or fall asleep, I I ask and answer 3 questions. The first one being, do I like it? Yeah, genuinely for a bourbon, this is quite enjoyable. It's not the most complex bourbon, but I enjoy it. Question number 2, do I think it's a good value? At less than $35 for a barrel entry proof Buffalo Trace Sazerac product, yeah. If you like the regular Buffalo Trace and you're like, oh, I really want to try some of the like upmarket stuff, look laterally. Look at this stuff. This stuff will surprise you. I think it's very good. Third and final question: do I recommend it? Absolutely. If you like Buffalo Trace products, you don't want to spend an arm and a leg's worth to get a bottle. This will do it. Yeah, this will do it. Just like this single barrel, I said was a fantastic value. I think that the foolproof is a fantastic value. And fun fact, I think I bought all 3 of those on the same day, um, at 2 different stores, because, I stopped in at the first store and they just had the bonded and the single barrel, and I was like, "Oh, I'll buy these 2." The guy's like, "Yep, sure." Put them on a ticket and check me out. And then at the second store, they had the foolproof and the top floor rick house top floor, something like that. And the guy's like, "Oh, I can only sell you 1." I'm like, "Oh, oops. Okay." And so I went with the foolproof because Rick Floor, Rick Floor, The other one wasn't as interesting to me. It's been a long, long weekend. In case you didn't know, this is recorded on the 25th of January. We just got dumped on for 8 inches of snow, and it's currently coming down wintry mix, which you should read as freezing rain and sleet. And I'm gonna have to go and clear that at some point. Well, anyway, if you like these videos, I've got an Etsy shop. I'm selling pens made from French oak cognac cask barrel stave, which held cognac for 45 years before being used to finish a peated American single malt whiskey in the Pacific Northwest. If you know, you know. I also have a TeePublic. You can buy hats, stickers, with some logos that I've come up with, and I'm going to be coming up with more stuff as different series come out. I'll just come out and say it. This coming summer, the 5th Virginia Whiskey Tournament is going on. I'm going to be selling shirts and stickers on TeePublic with my logo for that, which hopefully goes well, because I'm going to be using proceeds from that to purchase a trophy. The trophy will be, as always, a Peter Jefferson Cup with Virginia Whiskey Champion 2026 on it. And I look forward to that. I look forward to a lot of things. Anyway, until next time, stay happy, stay geeks. Sláinte. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot about something. I'd forget my name if people didn't keep yelling at me. Let's see what I'm reviewing on Friday. Another Buffalo Trace product. Another Buffalo Trace product. And I drained my glass. There's a drop left in there. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay happy, stay geeks. Sláinte.